What's up, everybody? Aloha Wednesday. What's happening? Nani, Nani, how you, sister? Mahalo for all that you guys are doing out there. I know we weren't coming on tonight. We're gonna take the night off. I'm not sure where Charlie's at. I think he's working. Spoke to him this morning. And what's up, Darson? And I'm sorry, I'm only calling out the names that I can see. This thing, not all the comments pop up. Auntie Grace, how are you, Auntie Grace? Laurel, what's happening? Pardon the red face. I was just we just had grilled some chicken and some steak. We My wife and I every Sunday we started a kind of a new tradition about a month ago that every Sunday we would grill hibachi. And last Sunday I was a little under the weather, kind of I think just exhausted. So we didn't do the grilling. So we we grilled tonight. So a little bit red from the heat. We got a nice fire going and some delicious teriyaki chicken, which I will partake right after this. This will be a short show tonight. I just really wanted to come on to share some information. First of all, and we'll wait a little bit. It's still only 6:57. I know I told everybody 7 o'clock, so we'll wait till 7 and then we'll get started. I just want to say mahalo nui for jumping on again. We were supposed to be off tonight. I don't even know if this broadcast is going to make it to the end before it gets deleted, but we have a solution for that I'll be explaining in a little bit. Um, so again, thank you all for joining us tonight. Again, Charlie, I think Charlie's working. Poor guy, he's been working hard, man. He's been working a lot. Taking over the airport security. No easy task, especially during this critical time. So, but we did chat this morning. We talked about what happened last night with Facebook, and so I wanted to talk a little bit about that tonight, as well as again share our our alternative that I think will serve its purpose. So, um, hope you guys having a great week. I see a lot of you back on tonight. Chris in Koke. I need to get to Koke, Chris. I need to get up to Koke without Wi-Fi. Without I think my wife and I need to go up there and decompress for a little bit. It's been kind of hectic with everything that's going on. So I'm not even sure how. I don't know anybody. I can't remember anybody that has a cabin. I know the state rents them out, but I mean, I'm not asking for free. I'll rent it out, but I think we need to get away for at least a couple of days and enjoy. Kokee is a special gem on the planet. It's my favorite place. It's my one of the most beautiful spots on earth, and definitely need to go up there to heal and refresh, rejuvenate. So, all right, Chris. I will talk to you later, Chris. Mahalo nui. Anyway, it's 6:59, guys. For those of you that were on last night, I apologize. I got to tell you, man, I feel so bad for Daniel. Daniel, our guest last night, poured out his heart and soul, shared with us information that I thought was valuable. Um, really put his neck out on the line to share what was happening in our hospitals. And if you were on the show last night, after about a after about an hour or so into the show, the feed got interrupted. It's happened, I think, twice before, maybe three times over the last. I think we've done over 300 shows, and it has happened where the internet. We had an internet problem once. Things happen, and then we just jump back on and finish out the show, and then I download it every night into YouTube. But last night, when it was done, and I went back on to go, download the video, the Facebook Live, it was gone. It was deleted. It was gone, and I freaked me out. I got to tell you, it affected me to the point where I had a hard time sleeping last night, just because all the thoughts that were going through my head of how could this happen. Daniel Ross again laid it out for us. Very important message. And we had 130, 140 viewers, I think, live, but a lot of our viewers watch after the fact. I cannot get that video back. I put a support ticket into Facebook last night. I never got a response yet. I do have my suspicions. I'm not going to talk about it because I have absolutely zero proof. But I will say this on Facebook, when you make a complaint, if I see a post or a video that it offends me and I make a complaint with Facebook, it goes through a review process. It takes 2 or 3 days before they take action. I understand there's algorithms. I know Facebook has upped its uh, uh, really what is censoring, uh, and I know that they have automation that does it. You know, the bots that go in and certain triggers will boot you. But when that happens, you get an instant notice that your post or your video was removed for violation of whatever. Usually it's community standards. Trust me, I know. Uh, I've had I've had the need to file complaints against other posts, which I get a response within a couple of days that to tell me what they found. I've also had complaints that filed against my post and which never got deleted. But there's a process, and the process takes a couple of days. So I'm not sure what happened last night. I am taking the high road, and I am assuming that it was a glitch. It was just a glitch. And let's see what Facebook says. They haven't responded as of the start of this show. I have not heard from them. So it is what it is. I'm not gonna again. I'm not gonna speculate. I'm not gonna. And I saw a lot of the posts, and I know we have our suspicions. I would ask that you hold off on that until we get word from Facebook, so we know exactly what happened. But the bottom line is this: we lost over an hour of video that I thought was an important message, and I spoke to Charlie last night. I was shaking. I'll be honest with you. I was shaking because I don't think it's fair. I don't think that Charlie just texted me that he's still at work. They got some issues, so he won't be on tonight. And I won't be long, guys. I promise. And he had some very good information that I felt should have been passed out. I don't believe it was misinformation. It is what it is. So anyway, having said that, I have been doing online marketing and online presentations for many years. I have, I kind of know how to get the message out. I'm not an expert. I'm not saying that I'm an expert. But what I did today is I purchased, Charlie and I, we had this discussion. We believe that our mission is to inform and educate. We believe that it is important for us to stay online to keep our viewers informed. And again, I'm not saying this for you guys to start loading up the hearts and the love, you guys. I'm not here to get any recognition or any accolades. I'm here because Charlie and I believe that we have a responsibility, obligation to share what we know and bring the experts on for all of you. And what happened last night, we simply cannot have. I mean, there's no way we can continue. And we do a Zoom meeting. This is a Zoom meeting, and I should have set it for automatic record. I didn't do that. I should have clicked the record button. I didn't do that. I didn't think we had to, because we have been doing this, like I said, for almost 2 years, over 300 shows. That equates to probably close to 1,000 hours if you include all of the candidate forums and all that stuff that we did. And we've never had an issue with recovering the video, and only last night. And it's just heartbreaking for me and for Charlie. So this morning I woke up. I thought about this all. I thought, like I said, I couldn't sleep last night. I was up watching the Late Show, whatever. If there was a late show, I probably would have watched that too. Of course, the coffee didn't help. But I started to think about how can we continue this mission? How can we continue this amazing responsibility that we have to inform and educate? So I decided to go ahead and invest in some software. And this will start tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, and it's part of it is I'm pissed off. Part of it is that I'm pissed off because you took away something from not just Charlie. We saw it, we watched it, we were there live, and many of you were there live, so you got to hear it. But they took away from those that watch it on YouTube, those that typically watch it the next day. A lot of our mainland friends that are on a 6 hour time difference watch it the next day. They took it away from them. I don't think that's fair. Whether it's a glitch or not, if it was a glitch, then they should have fixed the glitch and they should have responded to me and they should have told me, hey, we recovered your video. Here it is. That never happened. So I invested in two pieces of software that's going to allow me to simultaneously simulcast our show. And I thought about this. If they want to censor me on Facebook, if they want to uh, prevent us from sharing factual, scientific-driven data to our groups, our viewers, then fine, you guys go get it. You guys go get it. Um, do what you got to do. I currently have a Facebook, I have a Twitter, I have a YouTube, and I have a LinkedIn. So what my new software will do is allow me to broadcast to all four platforms at the same time, in addition to recording the segment. So regardless of what Facebook does, if they want to delete every night's show, we'll see if they delete this one tonight. I cannot imagine this being misinformation, but who knows? We will simulcast our show to Facebook, to Twitter, to LinkedIn, and to YouTube, all live. If they have the power to block us from all of those, well, I got a solution for that too. I also signed on for a podcasting account today with Anchor. So what I'm going to do every night, we're going to, and this is what the important message is, and my ask of all of you tonight. Remember, I don't get paid for this. I don't get, you hear about, oh, YouTube, no, listen, you got to get bazillion views to get paid. I'm not in this for the money. There's nothing to do with views, and it's about getting information out unobstructed, uncensored, unedited, and the only way we can do it is by going live. So we're going to do that. But we're also going to, when we're done, so all of those platforms will be on live. So if you want to watch it on YouTube, you watch them on YouTube. If you want to watch it on Twitter, you watch it on Twitter. If you want to watch it on my LinkedIn page, watch it there. It's the same show. It's the same time. It's live. If you want to watch it on Facebook, watch it on Facebook. And even with the YouTube, you'll be able to comment on YouTube's, and we'll get to see the comments. I won't be able to see it live, unfortunately, but we can go back and see it. So it's a little different. But the fact of the matter is, our message will be out on all the platforms. I am working with the streaming company to allow me to go on Instagram as well. They tell me they can send me the technical specs so I can actually get it on, so we can include Instagram as well. So we'll have all the social platforms covered. It'll all be live. And if they decide to somehow block all of that, which is impossible, we will, after the show, I will download the audio from our show, and then we're going to put it up on a podcast. We're going to put it up on the podcast. It's only audio, no video. But that podcast will be on Spotify. It'll be on Anchor. It'll be on all of the top directories for podcasts. We will get the maximum exposure possible. You see what happened? They underestimated this Ohana that was created. They think that they can go out and post nonsense. They can go out and block us, delete us. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. The podcast will have global reach, and you can listen to it in your car on your phone. Just click the link and boom, you can listen to it. It won't be live; it will be recorded, but it's still going to be there for those of you that cannot get to the live video. Now, all of those platforms, you can always go back and revisit. You can always go back and revisit, like you do with Facebook and like you do with YouTube. I'm kind of bummed because we put up every single meeting on YouTube. And if I forget, we have a very good friend, I won't mention names, who reminds me at night, hey, you didn't put them up on YouTube yet. Yeah, sometimes I got to decompress after a show, and it takes an hour or two for me to go download and upload and set up the YouTube. But in this case, starting tomorrow night, it'll go live all at the same time. So it'll lessen the work for me after the show, except post-show, I got to do the podcast. But this way, we will have all bases covered. because I don't expect COVID to go away. I don't expect our government leaders to change what they're doing. I don't expect much difference in the way they are responding to this virus. I don't. And I'm trying to be optimistic, but listen, it is what it is, right? So we will do that. So here comes my ask, and I need you guys to do this. I'm going to share this real quick. So these are the platforms. This is very simple, guys. Facebook, you know how to get there because you're on it. Mel Raposo. Twitter, Mel Raposo. YouTube, Mel Raposo. LinkedIn, Mel Raposo. When we get Instagram, it'll be Mel Raposo. It's very simple, people. You guys all can get on my page. My ask is this. Screenshot this. It's very simple. Mel Raposo. You're already on Facebook. Go to Twitter, follow me on Twitter. Go to YouTube, follow me, subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Whenever we get a live video going up, if we start doing impromptu videos, you will be notified. Hit the subscribe button, click the little icon, the bell icon next to it, and you will be notified every time we go live. LinkedIn. If you're on LinkedIn, just follow me on LinkedIn. We want massive coverage. We want massive views. We want all of this out to the people. Elected officials don't usually block their critics. The elections division, I think OIP made a ruling that if you have a political page, you cannot block no one. If you have a personal page, you can block whoever you want. But if you are using your page for campaigning, personal or not, you cannot block no one. So if you got blocked from a politician's Facebook page, and it's a page that they do campaigning on, it's not their personal page, file a complaint with Office of Information Practices and they will investigate. You cannot block, political candidates cannot block anyone from their page if they're using it to campaign. And that's just because that's what they told me. I never blocked, no, I think I blocked 3 people in all my life. And it was because they were very nasty. I do not block people that are oppose my views. As you know, we had a opposer last week. I never blocked her. She can come on and watch this show if she wants. I don't block people unless they start getting personal with our viewers, or they start getting personal and they get nasty. They get blocks. I do not block anybody. 0. Unless you get stupid, you swear, you do things like that, you're gone. So again, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, right now, in Instagram as well. You can go there and I already have my page, Mel Raposo. Very, very simple. I need you guys to go up there and follow, like, subscribe, whatever it is for that particular platform. As for the podcast, once I get it set up, I don't know if I'll have it ready for tomorrow's show. You complain at Office of Information Practices, OIP, Office of Information Practices. Go to the website, Google Hawaii Office of Information Practices, and I believe you can file a complaint online. I don't think you can be anonymous though. You gotta put your name. I believe. I could be wrong. So as far as the podcast, once we get the podcast set up, and I hope to get that set up by the end of the week, we will provide you with a link. So when we do the promos as we do, the pictures that you see in the mornings that I post up, you'll see the link for the podcast. The link to the podcast will not change. It'll be the same link once we get established. And all you got to do is click the link. When you drive it in a car, you don't have to, it's not a video, it's audio. And you can just play it on your speakers, you can listen to it, you can do it. It is an amazing way to get information. There's so many good podcasts out there. And that's gonna go. And I'm telling you, we are going to reach more viewers, more listeners, more of our citizens, residents, and our friends from across the water to this show. We are going to be the place to go for information because we can't get it anywhere else. That's a plain and simple fact. I don't say that to brag. I don't say that to boast. I say that because it's true. I say that because Charlie and I have made the commitment that we are going to bring the best people out that's available to come out and share scientific data. And I think we've proven that over the year and a half, and we're going to continue to do so. I will not let Facebook or any of these platforms get in the way simply because I am saying things, or we are saying things, or our guests are saying things that someone doesn't like. Again, I don't know what happened last night. It could have been a glitch. I highly doubt it. But as soon as I find out from Facebook, I will let you guys know. I will let you guys know. You saw the numbers today, partial. They had a they, they had a interruption as well. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. They got an interruption as well as I got an interruption. What the heck? Coincidence? I sure hope so. So, anyway, it is what it is, guys. We are going to move forward. Like I told Charlie this morning, they've, my resolve to get information out has just been strengthened because it really pissed me off. And I'm thinking, I felt for our guest. Our guest was, I mean, you saw the emotion. You saw the emotion coming out of his voice. You saw the passion he has for his members, his employees, his coworkers. That was the Star Wars edition. Yeah, we got them all now. We got Chewbacca, we got R2D2, we got Han Solo. Oh, come on. I don't know if it was a hacker. I honestly don't know. Like I said, I have my suspicions. I'm not going to even mention it because I don't have proof. We will see. And as soon as I know, I will let you all know. Right. So that's kind of all I had to say tonight. If you guys had any questions, you guys want to pop one out, I'll hang out for a little while. We weren't supposed to have a show tonight after last night. I told Charlie we owe it to you all to apologize for last night. I don't cannot explain what happened. We'll get to the bottom of it, but we will increase the output. We will increase the dissemination of our information out to all the platforms, including a podcast. And this way, you want to boot us on Facebook? Guess what? Just jump to Twitter. Just jump to YouTube. Just jump to LinkedIn or go to our podcast the next day. So that's kind of the we're gonna go. The recording. This is the problem. If I mean I can record it and put it on YouTube. This way, it's simultaneous. It is recorded. My streaming software does automatically record all recordings. All live feeds will be recorded. So we will not have that issue again. If it stops, see, Zoom didn't we didn't lose Zoom. Zoom wasn't interrupted. Our interview wasn't interrupted. So had I pressed that record button beforehand, we would have had it. My bad. That will never happen again. I promise you. We will record all segments, and we'll make that available to everybody. That's the best we can do right now. I think by broadcasting this to all the major platforms out there, social media, we will get maximum coverage. Some people don't have Facebook. Some people rely on YouTube. Some people rely on Twitter. And the wonderful thing about this software is when we go live, it notifies everyone that has followed my page. They will be notified that we're going to go live on, and you take your pick. You take your pick. So yeah, Christine, all of the shares got deleted. Everything got deleted, which is bizarre. And I know there's a possible way to get it back if you had recorded it on an Apple device. I use for my podcast or my broadcast, I use a Dell computer. My desktop is an Apple, but I use my laptop because I'm in the room with the air conditioning. So unfortunately, it's not on an iOS device. We just got to chalk it up as a loss. We will bring Daniel back. We will definitely bring him back. Hopefully, maybe next week. I'm not sure. We got to work out our schedules. But we do have some interesting people on deck. The hardest thing right now, because COVID is so rampant, everyone's busy, especially the doctors that are on the mainland or in South Korea, and it is what it is. We will do our best to get people quality, informative speakers on our show tomorrow night, folks. We will be discussing the removal of uh, the moratorium on evictions. There's an estimated 10,000 people that's going to be affected, maybe more, that come August 6th, they will not be exempt from the eviction process. not as a whole. I will talk about this tomorrow night. I'm not going to talk about it tonight, but I will say this: that the state, the court system, the judiciary has already said, "Hey, we're going to take it as we with resources that's available. We're not going to prioritize it." There's a lot of options that renters and landlords have. So we have two of our state representatives. We have legal aid. We have the mediation agencies. They're going to be on tomorrow night to talk about that and share with you guys the resources that will be available for those of you that may be affected. Do you know if you'll have the ability to share from YouTube, Twitter? Absolutely, you can. You on Twitter, you retweet. On YouTube, you just share. You'll be able to do all of that as well. So I think I'm not much of an expert. I mean, we do it. I do it on YouTube, and for another project that I do involving sports cards, I do broadcast Facebook and YouTube at the same time. It works. This will be the first time we go all the way across the board, and we're going to do it tomorrow night. And it will work. I tested it today, by the way. It does work. It's two softwares that I use. One is to manage the podcast and to edit the podcast so we can get it down and put it up on the podcasting host so you can get it on Spotify. That'd be so cool. That'll be so cool. So once I post that link, likewise, you will go to that link and follow us on the podcast, and then you'll be able to get notified every time we upload a new podcast. So I'm excited because I think our reach will grow, and we'll get the message out, and we'll share more information with more people. So I hope that works for all of you. I'm hoping that Facebook will allow us to continue. They haven't cut this one off so far, so I'm assuming it's okay. We'll find out. Tomorrow night is not misinformation. We got all state leaders. I don't think it's going to be a problem. But as we get to our COVID guests, I know Facebook came out with an announcement that they were going to be very critical and scrutinize information on Facebook, and they was going to take away all the misinformation posts. So I don't think we fell into that category. And again, I believe that if it was based on a complaint, that it would have gone through a process of review, which didn't happen. That thing was it was interrupted and deleted at the same time. I've never seen that before. Again, I'm hoping it's a glitch. So anyway, anybody got some questions? Do you know if we'll have the ability to share? Yes, we got it. Yes, you can. It's easy to share on YouTube. Let's see. Any other questions before we cut you guys loose tonight? When the news sites blocked me, and it was several, not all, I complained and tagged our 4 elected federal politicians. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste too much of my energy. I'm not gonna waste my energy on that. I really, again, I'm say this. I'm not a victim. I'm not looking for pity. I'm just saying that it takes a lot to put this on. Just finding guests and getting this set. Trust me, I love it. I enjoy it, and we appreciate you all tuning in. But I just don't have any energy to go chase that thing down the rabbit hole. The last person I want to talk to right now is any of our federal delegation. So, yeah, we're gonna. It's called a workaround. It's called there's more than one way to skin a cat, and that's what this is. We're gonna try and skin 5 cats at the same time. Nothing against cats, guys. It's just a figure of speech. Old saying. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, and our podcast. It's going to be cool, and the message is going to get out. I am planning a show with our surviving COVID patients. We only lose if we stop fighting. I saw that today. I posted that because, man, it's so weird how these things pop up, and you see it on your feed, or you see it on I don't know where I saw that. Maybe someone sent it to me. I get so much messages and posts that I got to try to, and in addition to trying to catch up to the comments from the prior night show, I thought that was so appropriate. We only lose if we stop fighting. We only lose if we stop fighting. We cannot. You think about it. If not for us meaning this whole village, I have Melissa Bolton credit for that term. She calls it a village. We call it a family, an ohana. if not for this village going out and sharing the information that we get, where you get it from? Where you get it from? You watch the now you're on 4 o'clock newscast, 4:30 newscast, 5 o'clock newscast, 6 o'clock newscast. It's the same newscast on every single newscast. Nothing changed. It's the same thing. It's the same segments. Uh, Nothing against that, but it is what it is. That's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get the same story. Uh, so I don't know where else you can go get this information and actually hear from people that you know and that you respect. I'm not talking about me and Charlie. I'm talking about our guests, people like Dr. Dworkin, Dr. Capono, Dr. Miskovich, Dr. Kim, and I'm gonna miss some, but those people that you have come to respect and appreciate because you know what, everything that they said a year and a half ago, a year ago, 6 months ago, guess what? All true. Now we didn't have to backpedal like the CDC. We didn't have to backpedal like the lieutenant governor. No, because everything we said, based on the information we got from the experts, was true. And I think that's where what I'm hearing from our viewers is that they appreciate that because, and look at that, I don't know, I still have this thing on here. Anyway, I'm going to take this down right now. I appreciate you guys so much because you guys help us to continue to move forward. If we had 8 viewers on here, we'd probably still continue, but it'd be very hard with 8 viewers watching. It would be. And I got to look at Charlie's face in the screen. I love Charlie, man. He's a great guy and unfortunately working tonight. So, but anyway, any questions, guys? Any questions? I know Marlene said, stay on and talk story. I can talk story for hours. I'm Portuguese. I can talk forever, but you know, I don't like hog cheese. Yeah, Dr. Lee, we will, Dr. Lee, which Dr. Lee? Dr. Lee. Oh, Dr. Lee. We just had Dr. Lee. Yeah, he's coming back on. I spoke to Mayor Kim. Mayor Kim called me up yesterday. Was it yesterday or Monday? He called me up to thank me for allowing him on the show. He thanked me because he had a lot of fun and he said it was very informative and he felt like he accomplished something by sharing the story. Um, that's class. Yoda himself calling me up at home to tell me thank you for letting him come on the show. And I said, Doc, you got it backwards. I mean, Mayor, you got it backwards. We thank you. We thank you. We do this all the time. You took out time from your life to come on and share, and it was a great, 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 great show. So, and that's what makes this show continue, and that's what we keep doing what we're doing because we have people that are willing to come on our show. Tomorrow night, I had a call from Representative Nadine Nakamura, a good friend of mine. We served on a council together, and she shared with me about this was going, and she asked if there was a possibility we could discuss it on the show. I said, how about if we get you guys on the show? You guys come on and discuss it. I don't want to discuss it. You guys discuss it. We'll turn it over to you guys. You guys tell the public what's out there. And she was able to gather up her team, and that's how this thing works. We try to create this platform that has some kind of integrity so people can come on, not feel threatened or harassed, and that's the platform that we want to put out, and that's the platform that we believe. I don't know if there's anything else like it right now. So as long as we have viewers to watch, we'll continue. As long as we have guests to come on the show, and if we don't have guests, me and Charlie just what the heck, we just shoot the crap, and we just have some fun. It was this show's information that got my mom, who won't even take a flu shot, get the fires. Marlene, you're gonna make me cry. You know, someone messaged me last night, said, Mel, I know you're pushing the vaccine, but I hope you understand that it was very professional, very, very classy guy, and he's on tonight. I love this guy like a brother. I don't even met him, and I told him I'm very much aware. I'm very much aware of the risks of taking the vaccine because there are. Don't get me wrong, there are. I said for me personally, I evaluated all of the risks. I evaluated talking with my personal doctor. Um, and I decided myself that the risk was worth the reward. The fact that I don't want to get COVID. And if I get COVID, I don't want to get sick and die. I understand when people don't want to take the vaccine. My son just took his first one, and I've been talking to him for a long time. And we had a long discussion today about the vaccine that he's still hesitant, but he took it because his good friend got COVID, and he was with his good friend. So when I hear stories, Marlene, when I hear and there's been many messages or texts from people, postings that said, if because of your guest, because of the message, I decided to take the vaccine. This show is not about forcing you to get a vaccine. This show is about putting out the facts so you can make a right decision. If you believe that the risk is not worth it, I respect that. I love you guys, man. Trust me, you're not gonna be my enemy because you didn't take the vaccine. But this is my position. And this is, I hesitated too, and I had a good excuse because of a prior reaction to a vaccine. So I was pretty cool kicking back, saying, "Yeah, I cannot take the vaccine," because I was kind of, I really was. And then, when the doctor said no, after looking at all the cases, the guys at hepatitis and took the vaccine, blah blah blah. They had the vaccine reaction with the hepatitis shot. You're safe. Go get the vaccine. So the big chicken went with J&J, Johnson and Johnson, because there's only one needle. Because I don't like shots, and I went and got my shot. And when I look back today, I wish I had taken Pfizer. I wish I didn't take the Johnson and Johnson. Not that it's not good, but the level of protection with Pfizer obviously has been proven to be higher. Am I protected? I sure am, and I still wear my mask. I still social distance. I still disinfect the crap out of my hands. I will not stop, regardless if I'm vaccinated or not. And I think everybody has to do it. We are planning. I talked to. I really don't want to release too much because I don't want to, put out false hopes. But we are talking about. But hang on. And from tomorrow we'll be able to reach. Yeah, we're going to reach a lot of lives, guys. All of us will, and it's going to take you guys sharing it. You guys telling your friends at work, or your family, hey, you guys got to watch this show. That's what it's going to take to build this movement, this momentum. Um, what the heck was I going to say? I just I talked to a friend of mine. I'm not going to mention names, but I'm thinking about doing a Facebook. I mean, a Mel and Charlie vaccination tour. We will take our show on the road and we'll cover this entire island and have some fun with our viewers, our guests, people that want to get vaccines, even ones that don't come up and just make an event of it. Any which way we can get out the information. Again, for those of you that have chosen not to take the vaccine, I still love you, man. Still do. And I just ask that you please be safe. Please wear your mask. Please stay away from gatherings. Please don't travel. Please don't travel. That's, I think, one of the biggest threats we have right now. Today's cases on Kauai, I think what we had 6, 4 travel related or something like that. You cannot tell me this damn safe travels. It ain't working, guys. You heard it from Dr. Altenberg. You heard it from us for a long time. It ain't working, guys. It ain't. I went down today. I had to go down Poipu. Me and my partner went down and driving along. Man, I cannot believe how many tourists we have on the beaches and just man, just so close together at the snack shops and at the restaurants. Just the lines. These guys are just standing so close together. And these guys are going to leave. They stay 5 days, 6 days, 7 days. They're out. They're not getting tested. They're not getting tested. They're shoulder to shoulder with locals and visitors and our returning residents. They come home. You know what? Many of them are taking the test on their own, convention hall test, because they just want to peace of mind and they want to protect their families. Some of them, as soon as they get a sniffle, they go to the doctor, they get tested. That's how we're identifying them. Then the contact tracing takes over. But with these visitors, they come in and they may be carrying the virus and then they leave. And they get sick on the mainland, they take a test, and guess what? They get counted over there. They don't get counted over here. So, it's we're not going to change the state's mind. I don't care how many shows we do. I don't care how many experts we bring up. We're not going to change the governor and the lieutenant governor's mind. There's that 97%, 2% of the people are visitors. 2% of the people that tested not 2% of the people. So whatever, spin it how you want. Job of our mission on this show is to let you guys know what the true facts are, what the real facts. Dr. Altenberg's numbers, how you dispute that? Somebody tell me how you dispute that. You can't. That's science. That's numbers. That's data. That's real numbers, real calculations. Are they projections? No, it's an if then analysis, right? So if this stays the same, this is what the outcome may be. It's not a projection. We don't have enough data for that, but we have a damn good idea of what will happen. We have a damn good idea of what will happen if we don't change behaviors, and we won't. Yeah, I'm telling you, we won't. I mean, okay, we got the mask mandate. Hawaii was smart. We kept it up. We didn't cancel the indoor mask mandate. Now everyone else is saying, hey, go back, put your mask on. You go get someone that's been off of the mask mandate for 3, 4 months, 5 months, and go tell them now you got to put your masks on. They're done. It's not going to happen. Numbers are going to rise in those places. And guess where they go vacation? Hawaii. So, this thing is not going to go away soon. It's up to us individually, all of us, to share the word and the message so that we can knock this damn virus out of here. We have to be vigilant. We have to be smart, and we have to be caring. I saw someone post today about it's just respect. Whether you're vaccinated or not, I'm not going to be impounding you guys. I'm just saying if you're vaccinated, if you're not vaccinated, it's all about respect, right? It's about being safe. It's about wearing that mask because you want to protect others. That's what separates us from all the rest of the world. We're a different culture here. We care about others, and that's what we prove that. We show that by wearing a doggone mask, and that's kind of it. So let's see. I didn't see the Civil Beat Zoom today. I guess I need to go watch that. Today was a busy day for me. It was just a hectic day, and actually was looking forward to tonight because I'm so excited about what we're going to be doing starting tomorrow, and I just hoping we can get the word out. So I'm going to put that up one more time just so you guys all can see the platforms. It's very simple. Every platform you go to, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and LinkedIn, follow. In the case of YouTube, subscribe, hit the subscribe button on the Mel Raposo page, and then click the bell icon. LinkedIn, YouTube, all of that stuff. Follow us so that if for some reason one feed doesn't work, uh, then you go to the next one. Um, you're not going to change minds. People that don't agree with you aren't even watching. Oh, they are. Trish, I think for the most part that's true, but I will tell you, they are watching. Maybe not live, but they watch the replay. But you keep those in agreement, motivated, and informed. You guys are saving lives. Again, you guys are gonna make me cry. Thank you for those kind words. Thank you, thank you, thank you for those kind words. I saw someone wants to donate masks. The masks are readily available. Thank you, Christy, very much. You've done it before. Appreciate that. I had to go to Home Depot today. I had to go talk to a witness in Home Depot. And when you walk into Home Depot, there's masks for people to use. They're giving you masks to use in the store because it's required. But for those that say, I left them in the car, that's okay. Here's one right here, free. That's responsible business when you do that. Rather than fight with them and say, hey, you cannot come in. No, hey, there's your mask. If you want to come in the store, you just got to put on the mask. No more excuses. Oh, I left them at home. Oh, I left them in the bathroom. Oh, I left them. No, there's a mask. Home Depot, guys, there's a mask where it's free. No excuse. That's responsible. And I think all businesses should do that. I mean, those masks aren't that expensive, especially if you're buying them in bulk. But that's what it's going to take. That's what it's going to take. And we got to cut out the opportunities for this virus to transfer. And you do that by wearing your mask. You do that by keeping people separated, and you do that by being smart. And that is really, really what we got to do. All of us. So screenshot this, guys. Just remember, it's very simple, Mel Raposo, and you can follow. And again, I'm not a social media influencer. I'm not doing this because I want to boost the number. I'm doing this because this will help us get the message out. And I'm begging you all to help us get the message out. I promise you one thing, that we're not going to stop bringing on information. We're not going to stop. It may at times get slow, and then you just got to listen to me and Charlie. but we try our best to get the best information out to each and every one of you. And this will help us do that. This will help us. You guys can help us. This village, this village is going to do it. And it's not Mel and Charlie. Trust me. We are the vehicle, but the engine, the tires is all of you. It's this village that has been created. Uh, I hate to say it, but thanks to COVID, you know, I hate COVID. I think COVID sucks, but this COVID has brought this village together, and like I've never seen before. It reminds me of after the hurricane, or after Hurricane Iniki, how everybody on this island, I cannot speak for the other islands, but we got wiped out. But how everybody, all shapes, sizes, colors, came together and helped each other out. And I kind of feel that with this village that was created. And it makes me feel good that, you know what, even one person saying that you made my mom, you made my grandma, you made my sister get vaccinated because of the information you guys provided. Remember, it's not me and Charlie. We're not the doctors. We're not the scientists. We're not the biologists or the epidemiologists. No, we're just a vehicle for these guys to get the message out. But I got to tell you, when that message comes across, I get emotional because it means that it's working and that people are listening and that people are interested in hearing the truth. So I don't know how many we've got so far. And we got Roxanne, and we've got quite a few that have already posted out and said, hey, you know, because of the information we got vaccinated. That's like, for me, that just says we got to continue. In fact, we were going to go to a one night a week right before the variant took off here in Hawaii. And I told Charlie, how are we going to do that, man? And Charlie agreed. Trust me, Charlie. I'm speaking for Charlie. I can't speak for Charlie because we're bound at the hit, man. We are the yin and the yang. He knows what I'm thinking. I know what he's thinking. It's just God made this happen. It wasn't me and Charlie. I've known Charlie for a long time, but something special happened, and I told him with that comes a responsibility, obligation, and we got to be very careful with this responsibility, and it is what it is, and that's turned out to this, and we're going to continue. We may not do 5 nights a week. We're only going to come on when we have information to pass, or if we feel like we like have some fun, maybe, listen to Charlie play. I trying to get Charlie to play some music and maybe do a duet. We joke about the concert. I am dead ass serious about that concert, and I'm joking about Charlie gonna put them on and Charlie gonna pay for that. That part is I'm having fun, but the reality is that concert is gonna happen. That concert is the light at the end of my tunnel, and that concert is gonna be put on, and we'll get it done. I mean, if I got to do a GoFundMe, if I got to go out and ring a bell outside of Walmart and say, "Hey, this is for the COVID concert," I'm gonna do it. We will make it happen, and that will be for all of the village to come and celebrate this victory when we reach that point. But we're not going to get there if we don't do what we need to do. So I think I'm starting to ramble. It's 7:45. I said it was going to be a short one. I'm going to start to wind down. Again, I just want to apologize to all of you for last night, especially to Daniel Ross. Man, I feel so bad. We will get him on so we can. It's never the same the second time, but we definitely will. We will get him back on tomorrow night. Like I said, we got the moratorium on evictions. Please, if you know anyone that is going to be facing that come August 6th, please ask them to tune in tomorrow night because it's going to be some good information from the decision makers and the people that are going to be running the programs. And hang on here. I've heard many are fearful of medical backlash because doctors are a tight community. Okay, insulting Dr. Green, dangerous. No, it's not. I'm not insulting anybody, guys. Um, let me think of this. I think it was. I can't remember if it was General MacArthur. Let me try to think of this saying because I had it on my desk when I was on the council. I may maybe get a little wrong, but I think you'll get the message. It says, And I had this on my desk because when I was on the council, people would say, wow, Mel is crazy. Sometimes you go off no, I don't, man. I'm passionate. And yeah, sometimes my passion gets in the way. But the intention is there's no damn ulterior motive. There's no agenda in this body except to help the people. So I had this, my father-in-law gave me this plaque. It was a desk plaque, and it says, people think I give them hell. I don't give them hell. I tell them the truth, and they think it's hell. I think it was General MacArthur. I'd have to go pull him and see him. But listen to that. People think I give them hell. I don't give them hell. I tell them the truth, and they think it's hell. I cannot think of a more appropriate slogan for this village than that. We don't give nobody hell, people. We tell the truth. If they choose to think of it as hell, their choice. I get a lot of constructive criticism, people. I get messages, I get phone calls, email, you like to not mail me. Listen, I listen to constructive criticism. I don't take nothing personal. I do not take anything personal. And nothing that I say is personal. It's the truth, and some people think it's hell. So, all right, guys. Oh, one more thing. I really want to put a show together with the surviving COVID patients. I know I put the call out. I didn't get any messages. If you or someone you know, or someone that was impacted by someone that COVID got COVID, and someone that survived COVID but is still having a rough time, please, please, please let me know. We want to get them on a show. I want to do a one show just so they can share their experience, so they can let everyone know what they've gone through, and that it doesn't go away. When they say 99.9% of the people recover, bullshit. Sorry for my language. That's not true. Maybe 99% of the people survive COVID, they don't recover. And that's the message we want to get out. Not to scare anybody, but to give them the facts and let them choose if it's hell or not. All right, folks. I love you guys. Appreciate you guys tuning in tonight. I know I said we were going to come on. I wanted to get that information out tomorrow night. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, and hopefully by the end of the week, our podcast will be live on Spotify and many of the other large podcast networks. Guys, you guys stay safe. Please join us tomorrow night at 7 o'clock for the moratorium eviction moratorium discussion. I think that a lot of good information for those of you that may be. Yeah, Wilton Yamase, Christy, thank you. Please keep Wilton Yamase and his ohana in your prayers. Yeah, that's it. Thanks, Roxanne. I'll get some rest right after I eat my grilled chicken and grilled steak and some nishi mei that my mother-in-law made for us. Oh, cannot wait. All right, guys. Love you guys. God bless. Take care. Stay safe. We will see you guys tomorrow night. Hey, we didn't get interrupted. We didn't get deleted. Keep your fingers crossed. Take care, guys.